Because in Empire Strikes Back, the whole movie is essentially about the good guys being chased, attacked, and beaten up the whole time. That's the whole movie, right? If you remember the movie, at the beginning of it, you have Luke Skywalker being attacked by an ice monster, all right? And he's knocked out, and he's taken to the ice monster's cave, and he's hung upside down. He manages to escape, right? He cuts the ice monster's arm off. It just sort of falls. Classic 1980s movie making, right? Blood spewing. It was fantastic. And so he gets out, but he's on an ice planet, right? He's on the planet of Hoth. I'm getting way too excited about this, aren't I? He's on the planet of Hoth, and so where's he to go? And so he sort of faints, and he's going to die, but Han Solo comes, and he saves him, right? Riding on a Tauntaun. But he's got to warm Luke up, right? And so he slices the Tauntaun open, and he sticks Luke inside, and Luke warms up, but they're still going to die. But they're found, all right? So they're rescued, and they're taken back to the base. But they get back to the base, and then the Empire finds them, and Darth Vader lands, and they destroy the base. And the good guys, they narrowly escape, okay? So they get out into space, but then they're being chased by the Empire through an asteroid field, all right? Now, if this is all way too much information, if I'm ruining the movie for you, it was from 1980, all right? So they're being chased through an asteroid field. They find a planet, a big crater to land on, and they hide in a cave of it, right? But then they find out that the cave is actually like a big, giant cosmic snake. And so they're in the mouth of it. And so they fly out. They just narrowly escape, right? And they just get out of there. It's just what went down. I'm riled up just thinking about it. They narrowly get out, and then they think, okay, let's go to somewhere safe. Let's go to Cloud City, because Han has a friend, Lando Calrissian, at Cloud City, right? And so they go to Cloud City. They'll be safe there. They land, and Lando's like, man, I'm so glad to see you. Big hugs, right? Reunion. And Lando's like, you must be famished, right? And let's go for dinner. And so then they go to the dining room. The doors open to the dining room. There's Darth Vader again. He's right there. Lando has sold them out, right? And so Han pulls out his blaster right there, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to annotate that. And it didn't sound like that in the movie. But Darth Vader, he just blocks it with his hand. And then from across the room, right, he grabs the blaster from across the room. I would love to be able to do that. And so he grabs the blaster. They take Han Solo to the chamber where he's frozen in carbonite, right? Luke, this whole time, is on Dagobah, all right? And Luke is training with Yoda, but he knows something's wrong. I've got to go help my friends. Yoda's like, don't go. You can't go. Complete your training. No, I've got to go. So he goes, but he gets there too late. Han is frozen. Han is taken by the bounty hunter, Boba Fett, to Jabba the Hutt, right? It's going bad. And so he goes to Jabba the Hutt. And then Luke is caught up in a lightsaber duel with Darth Vader, which is a lightsaber duel for the ages, right? Which there weren't many of them because it's not actually real. But it was an epic battle. So they're fighting, and then Darth Vader cuts Luke's hand off in it, right? And then in the most climactic moment in movie history, right? That might be a gross exaggeration, but in a really, really cool moment in movie history, Darth Vader tells Luke, I am your father. And Luke's like, no, right? Not the best moment to tell someone you're their father right after you cut their hand off, right? Not the ideal moment. And Darth Vader wants Luke to rule the galaxy with him. Luke doesn't want to be any part of this, so he falls himself down the chamber, the hole, and he's hanging from the bottom of Cloud City in space, in the clouds, from an antenna, okay? His friends come and pick him up, take him back to the base, and then the movie ends. That's the end of the movie. The whole movie is the good guys being chased, attacked, and beaten up. This stretch in James... You got to let me get to the point, otherwise that was a long 5 minutes, all right? This stretch in James and this sermon today is going to sort of be like that, all right?